Guys, stop for a minute. Take a look at your wallet. Now, your wallet says a lot about you. I just want to ask, is it time for an upgrade? Our friends at Ridge are here to help you step up your wallet game. Their incredible wallet is light, sleek, and industrial. It doesn't fold or awkwardly bulge out of your back pocket. It slips into your front pocket. Ridge wallets hold up to 12 cards, plus all the cash that you need. You can choose from over 30 colors and styles. That includes carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It's the best wallet you can buy. You don't just have to take my word for it, because there's over 40,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once I tried it, I never went back to my old wallet, and I'm confident that you're going to love it too. But guess what? No pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back. You get a full refund. If you decide to keep it, and I really think you will, it comes with a lifetime warranty. Go to ridge.com/Chael or just click on the link below. That's going to get you 10% off plus free worldwide shipping and returns. All right, here's the headline, guys. Michael Chandler, 37 years old, is waiting around for Conor McGregor. A good idea. There's the headline. Okay, I got you to the end. Now let's start on first base. I approach this from a perspective, okay? Because there's two things. There's two things, but only one seems to be obvious. And the one thing is that Red Panty Night is a real thing still. It's important that you know that. Because everyone's sun will set. All of them. Joe Montana, who I believe to be the best. We can go ahead and have a debate. I believe to be the best. But I will acknowledge cannot sell out Soldier Field today. What do you think about that? And do you understand that while Hollywood has big stars such as Robert De Niro, you're not guaranteed a box office smash today, absent of him playing in a mobster movie? We understand how things turn and things change. Red Panty Night is still, see, that's the key word, still a thing. So if you're Michael Chandler spot, and you would like attention and you would like money, you would like a prize for your competition. And sometimes that prize is more pats on the back, more acknowledgement, more money, more people recognizing you, more people commenting to you through the internet. Sometimes that's the prize, and to each his own. I would fully understand it from the perspective that I just laid out for Michael Chandler. So you wait, if you gotta wait. And these are Michael's words, if you need to practice patience, you practice patience. Now, that's true, and that's obvious, and that's in front of us. What if you came from a perspective, okay, which is less obvious? Because see, all of those things make sense, and all of those things are great, and this story ends with everybody exhaling. Everybody gets it when the story's in, as long as the match takes place. That part doesn't matter if it's this Saturday or 200 Saturdays from now. It doesn't matter if it happens before the fight with USADA or with avoiding the fight completely. If that day comes, everybody sits back and they got it right. But what if it doesn't come? What if it doesn't come? What if Red Panty Night doesn't come? What if those pats on the back don't come? The training camp did. The time from home did. The hard work, the getting out there and doing the rounds of the media. You did all of those things, but the prize, the pat on the back, the being told good job, the congratulations, the roar of the crowd, these things that all mean something. What if they don't come? So, isn't there a way to do both? Isn't there a way to tell the world, I am Conor McGregor's next fight, for sure, with no excuse. I will change weight classes. I will go to any country. I will fight under any rule set, whether that's unified, ABC, or New Jersey. A lot of you guys aren't going to know the difference there. but I don't know for sure that he's my next fight. Because he's killing a lot of time and he's kicking a lot of rocks. I'm getting called out by some pretty good names, such as John and Doe and Susie and Q. And I'm thinking I'm going to take one as preparation, as part of my training camp as I get ready for Conor McGregor. I don't understand how you would get beat on that. I don't understand. I do understand where if you're going in a direction and you take your troops over here, I do see where that's a problem. But nobody agrees with me. I mean, my great example would be Charles Oliveira, who beat Benny DeRouche, became a #1 contender. We've got the opponent, we've got the venue, we've got the date. He then takes to his social media and tells the world he's fighting somebody else. In my organization, with my belt and my money, and you do that to me, you're not fighting this guy anymore. Once you went and you tried to confuse the market and you told them that what I told them isn't true, I'm going to make you right. It's no longer true. That's how Chael's going to do it. But that isn't the way that it's done. Chael's alone. Chael's by himself. So why would it be any different for Michael Chandler? Why, if Conor's next fight is supposed to be Chandler, does Chandler's next fight have to be Conor? It doesn't. Why, if Chandler goes in a different direction and starts something with somebody else, takes to his social media, takes to Twitter, and tells the world he's going to fight somebody else, why can he not also be fighting Conor McGregor? And I'm just asking the question. I think that it's an interesting spot. I think it's a hard spot. And none of these things matter. If the match takes place, you have a 37-year-old who's training, who's working hard, who's doing the meetup, but he eventually gets the match. All of this becomes a moot point. I'm coming from a different perspective. I'm coming from hedging the bet, which isn't something I normally do. I would take the risk. I would play it exactly the way Chandler's playing it. That's the truth. But I'm playing devil's advocate over here, and I'm just making a discussion. I'm trying to have a conversation for you, and I'm trying, as I play these things through in my head, right? This whole thing is a game of chess. And if you play it checkers, one move at a time, you know who those guys are. They open the card. The doors open at 3 o'clock, and the first fight's at 3:30. Okay, the guys that play it like that, they'll be fighting at 3:30. The main event guys don't even leave their hotel till 10 o'clock Eastern. They don't get their hands wrapped up and stand up to warm up until almost midnight. I'm speaking for those guys. How? What would they say? What roadblock? What's going to come up? What? Conor's next fight has to be against Chandler. That's the story. That's the narrative. Let's not change that. Let's keep that in there. Chandler's next fight doesn't have to be against McGregor. Now, you can't come out with that. That right there is a nothing burger, and you just got in your own way. You have to be able to answer the question when you come out. You have to say who it's going to be against, specifically what weight, right? You got to have the 5 W's. Who, what, when, why, and where. We're not there yet. But I don't know that we have to put all of our eggs into one basket and make it very clear that that basket is being held in Dublin. I'm not sure that we have to do that. And if it was just up to Conor, see, Conor treats the media a certain way and he shows the audience because he's an entertainer, but he doesn't treat the boys that way. And I'm just sharing for you. If you really wanted to get down to this, Conor's very straight when it's with the boys. And Chandler could have a representative, or Chandler himself, and get a hold of privately, quite that no one ever hears about. Say, hey man, are we doing this? Problem with that, and Conor, be straight with you. The problem is, if the information we're being given is so, then there's things outside of Conor's control. If Conor says, yes, we're absolutely doing a great win. Well, I don't know, Michael. I don't book venues. Well, when are you free? Well, I'm free February 2nd. Okay, I'm looking at my calendar. February 2nd is a Tuesday. We don't do fights on Tuesday. Well, I just told you it's a little bit outside of my control. Okay, hey man, I'm seeing stuff on court and TMZ was involved. Is that going to affect your fight? Not for me, but it might for other people. Okay, great. Hey, is something about the pool and your paperwork issue? Is that going to hold us up? Well, I'll do it. I'm okay with it, but they're saying something. I mean, do you see where it gets to be a mess? And getting accurate information starts to be really hard. And looking as though you're the one getting ordered around starts to be a very helpful and beneficial thing for the one doing the ordering around. It's all perception. It's just how you look. As I play certain sequences through in my head, I can find the roadblock. And sometimes they're not the first step. Sometimes it's the second and third step down the road. But I haven't found it on this one yet. Conor's next fight is said to be against Chandler. That's going to be true. But Chandler is not guaranteeing us his next fight is against Conor. I don't see where coming public with that statement is going to nullify your match with Conor. But it's a game of chess. Sometimes even the greats miss a move. So if I'm wrong, tell me where.